Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you why you should and why you shouldn't buy a classic BMW. So this is my 1995 E36 325i. Now obviously, I'm a little biased because the E36 is literally my favourite car ever. But in today's video, I'm going to put a list either side. I'm going to give you 3 things I hate about this car and 3 things I love. And at the end, we're going to decide if it's worth buying a 25-year-old BMW. Obviously, this is specific to my E36. There's plenty of other old BMWs. So, number 1, straight away, is obviously the headliner. If you don't own an E36, or if you don't know anything about an E36, the headliners are rubbish. Well, I mean, mine is anyway. You can see my temporary fix was very temporary. So, first thing on the bad list is going to be the headliner. So it goes without saying, the next thing on the bad list is gonna have to be the fuel economy, because no matter how much fuel I put in this thing, it always seems to be on the fuel light. So on that note, I guess we should probably go put some fuel in it for the 74th time this week. I do keep asking myself if it would be better if I stopped driving like such an idiot. But I'm not ready to find that out just yet. That's probably gonna last me about 5 minutes max, which I can't be mad about when it sounds this good. You cannot beat the sound of a straight 6. Take all of my money, take it all. But anyway, I got a little bit sidetracked. I'm sure we can all agree, they do not make cars like this anymore. BMW just done something right. I mean, I'd love to say they still are, but I would be lying. The next for the good side is gonna have to be the spoiler. I mean, just look at it. An LTW on an E36 is a winning combo. One of my other favourite parts about this car is the interior. Obviously this did not come like it's standard, but that shifter and that steering wheel, honestly, makes this car feel like an F1 car. But you haven't clicked on this video to see what my favourite mods are to my car. You're here to find out why you should or shouldn't buy an old BMW. So I'm now going to move on to the stuff that a lot of BMWs do suffer with. You can probably imagine I'm going to struggle to find things I don't like about this car, because this is honestly my favourite car. But you're here to find out why you should and why you shouldn't buy one. The thing that's going to have to go to the top of the bad list is the fact that these cars are going up in value so much. Now you might think that's a good thing, but if you haven't already got one, it's becoming an issue. I don't want to upset the market, but an E36 is not a £5 car because they don't have anything. The scene tax on them now is ridiculous. Listen, I love BMWs, but there's only so much I can stand up for them. They do suffer with a bit of rust. If you're in the market for an old BMW, definitely bring a screwdriver with you. Now luckily this one is a very clean example. It literally only has 2 bits of rust. There's a tiniest bit on the nose cone. Would you even call that rust? And it has the smallest bit on the top of the windscreen. And another thing that definitely has to go on the bad list are the kidney grills. If you buy a BMW which is over 20 years old, which still has both kidney grills firmly in, then you definitely need to be buying a lottery ticket tonight. So I'm not going to put this on the good side, but it's no secret that BMW makes some seriously good engines. So this has got a 2.5 in it, the M50, which is very good for boost. And I bought that on eBay. It said extra large air filter, but yeah. There's not a whole lot to say about this other than good engine. Anyway, that's enough talking. I think it's time to take this car for a hoon. Be rude not to do a little burnout, wouldn't it? Call me a professional filmer. Not. We best flee the scene. If you don't know about older BMWs, like, people have show car, drift car. The capabilities for these cars are literally endless, which is another thing I love about classic BMWs. Let's put my seatbelt on for a start. A bad point I'm gonna have to add for the E36 specifically is the electrics. Now, they're known for having electrical faults, like the window's not working, the sunroof not working. It's very common in these, but I'm very lucky, all mine works, but for how long on the other hand is a different question. I'm not gonna bore you with any more talking, we're just gonna go for an absolute hoon, and I'll let you guys decide if you want a classic BMW. That's another £10 gone. Come on, you bunch of NPCs, what's going on? just mad because her husband hasn't got a classic BMW. It's completely understandable. This car, man. This short shifter, honestly, this thing makes this car. If that doesn't make you want an old BMW, then I don't know what will. Here's the list of things I love about this car. Here's the list of things I hate. And I'm sure you can agree, the things I hate are just petty stuff, man. Make sure you let me know in the comments if you're in the market for an E36, like an E30, any cool old BMW, but just know you ain't gonna regret it. Honestly, I cannot get bored of that sound. My love for old BMWs is big, man. Before I get a 5-star wanted level, I think it's time to put the car back in the unit. Well, until next time. No matter how many little issues this thing has, it never fails to make me smile. Honestly, I would recommend an old BMW to anybody. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. Let me know in the comments of what you thought. And if it's made you want an old BMW, make sure you let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.